trunks. I want more trunks now, Howard. Girls, in time, please. Higher, 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 higher. Boys, look like you want to be here. I know it's not a Ibiza, boys. Come on. Oh, no, 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 no. Cut the music, no. Oh, girls, when I say arms higher, I mean higher. It's 5, 6, 7, 8. Howard, more trunction. Now you maybe drop my pen. Get off, you. From the top.
Gotta party, party now.
Don't say a word. Hello, my friends. Welcome to Big Brother's Little Brother. I hope you're very well. It's day 90. Come on, brave boys! Yes, indeed. It's all very exciting. The time is 6:01, and as I said, it's exciting up here in Elstree because the old stage is getting ready. Look at those boys. Pure British beef, that's what they are. The stage is going up. Coming up on tonight's show, hearing from our newly appointed reporters Charlotte Hudson and Catherine Jakeways, who've been exploring Pete and Glyn's hometowns today, and joined by the beautiful Imogen, who's weirdly hanging by a scaffolding truck. Hello there, Imo.
Hiya.
Lovely to have you with us, looking beautiful. And we've got the small, beautifully formed, random comedian and Jenny Lover. Jo Enright's with us.
Hello.
Hello, Jo.
Hello,
It's getting a bit cold there, aren't you?
I'm shivering.
Never mind. Come with us, girls. Come inside. We're all going. But before we do, it's time for Little Brother's Big News. Get out. So, first things first, at 1:40 this morning, the housemates contemplated a life of crime as they decided what items from the Big Brother house they'd like to take with them for this Friday's eviction, and a tile from the front door particularly caught Nikki's eye. Let's take a look.
Nose!
I had one.
Do you have one? And a black one as well. See, look, he's looking at you. You can't take it now.
Nikki, Big Brother suggests you don't tamper with any more fixtures or fittings in the house during the remainder of your stay.
I didn't tamper with it, I just took it off.
And how is removing a tile from the dining room door not tampering with
It's
it?
not tampering, I simply just took it off.
Nikki, could you return the tile to the dining
No,
room?
I'm keeping it now. You don't need it. I'm keeping that, thanks. I've taken that now, it's mine.
Who's annoyed by Nikki today? Me! After 13 weeks in the house at 3:17 today, the housemates finally cottoned on to the hint Big Brother has been giving them on their singing ability, i.e. it's dog rough. Let's take a look.
Buffalo soldier in the heart of America.
Do I think he's sleeping?
Probably stolen from Africa. Probably you're sleeping.
I'm not.
Heart of America.
What do you think your singing sounded like?
Took your time, and after less than 2 days as a redhead, at 3:23 today, Glyn decided that blondes do have more fun and hit the bottle with Pete. Take a look.
Ashleen Salon.
It's really ginger.
No. That was Little Brother's Big News. Get back here. So, Nikki's back in the Big Brother house and back to her old ways. Or are they new ways? Now she's seen ussy, hersey, ussy, her. Now, we all know Pete's pleased to have her back, but have all the other housemates welcomed her return? With that in mind, today's cool BBLB could only be, have the housemates welcomed Nikki's return? Numbers are due south right about now. Now, over the next 3 days, we'll be travelling the length and breadth of the country to the places our finalists call home. One of our special BBLB reporters, Catherine Jakeways, is on location right now in Brighton and discovering how perfect Pete's world really is. Let's take a look.
Hello,
I'm here in Brighton. I can actually hear the seagulls. And as instructed, I've come to find out a little bit about how Pete spends his time when he's not inside the Big Brother house. So I'm come, first of all, to this studios, which is where Pete and his band, Daddy Fantastic, rehearse. So I'm going to go inside and see what it's like in there. So look, I have brought a few things to make myself feel like I might be a bit more part of the band. I brought this, which I think is a bit similar to Pete's hat, isn't it?
It's a hat.
It's a hat. And I'm going to put these on, because Pete wears sort of things on his wrists. They're in there, are they?
In there.
Okay. Crikey, there they go. You're Wobbly Bob, aren't you?
Right, yes.
It's really nice to meet you. I'm Catherine.
Catherine, how do you do?
It's lovely to meet you. And what about you is it that's wobbly?
I used to play in a band called Wobble Jaggle Jiggle, and I'm Wobbly Bob from Wobble Jaggle Jiggle.
If I was to have a name like you lot, what would my name be if I was...
Wobbly Catherine.
Wobbly Catherine. That's good, actually. That's quite appropriate. Do you think Glyn's got a chance of beating Pete? Because Pete's been the favourite from the start, hasn't he?
They're all winners. They're all winners.
Oh, that's a nice
The daddy's a winner either way.
So look, we're going to leave you to rehearse now. Maybe we'll
Thanks.
see you a bit later down at the shindig.
Yes.
Okay, now I'm here at the Ocean Rooms now, which apparently is one of Pete's favourite haunts, and there's a bit of a do going on upstairs with some of Pete's other friends and his mum, hopefully. So I'm going to go and see if I can meet her. Isamana, everybody! Isamana! You're all having a bit of a do for Pete's sake. For Pete's sake. But I want to ask you first of all about Nikki. What do you think is going on with Nikki? How do you feel about it?
I think Nikki's great. Absolutely.
I'm going to go, no offence to you, I'm going to go and ask some girls, because I want girls' opinions about Nikki. Hello, what's your name?
I'm Michelle.
Are you good mate of Pete?
Yeah.
And what do you think? Is it genuine?
I don't know. She might just be something to fill the time in the house. But
I can't believe you said that.
I think they are from completely different worlds, but I think that could be what makes them.
Do you know what? It's always worth checking the toilets at parties. I've just come into the ladies to have a bit of a wee, and I've discovered Anne here, who is Perfect Pete's perfect mum. Isa Mama.
Oh, thanks.
So listen, how's the party going? It must be so nice for you to know that his friends are supporting.
No, it's just brilliant. I'm just so proud of him. And he went on to show everyone you can still be yourself in spite of having Tourette's, and I'm just so proud of him. He's just wonderful.
That was ace, wasn't it, Mike? The first of many. Glyn coming up later on. Now, my next guest is more sassy than Shirley Bassey. Has the potential to knock that Charlotte Church right off her perch. Babe, she is back again. It's Imogen! Lovely, how are you?
I'm okay, babe, I'm okay.
Imogen, you've been out of the house for a few days. What have you been up to? Tell us.
I've been so busy. I've been meeting my agent for a lot.
Got an agent, nice.
Yeah, I've had some interviews.
And a little bit of old cha-ching.
Cha-ching today.
Any rudies?
No rudies.
No.
I'm not like that.
I know you're not like that. I'm just saying. I wondered if if you've been in any last mags.
No rudies.
Okay. So you were with Grace yesterday.
Yeah.
Rudy Snops with Grace. No.
Nah.
Have you sorted out your differences re the Mikey issue?
There's no differences.
Did you tell her? Yeah, but on Sunday you went, get over it.
Yeah, I still say, get over it.
All right, brilliant.
You know?
How do you think the housemates are handling the final week in the house? I know you haven't been watching too much because you've been out.
Yeah, but they're busy now. They've got tasks to do, so they're fine. It's like the pressure's getting off them a bit, so they're being kept busy.
You'll be able to answer this a little bit.
Yeah.
Nikki, since she's gone back in the house, a lot of people have been saying she's acting up in the diary room and she's just, has she changed slightly, or is that the Nikki we all know and love sometimes?
Nikki is a little actress anyway. I mean, now that she's come back in, she's bound to play up a little bit. Why not? You know what I mean? She's gone back in and she wants to...
Now, out of that lot, are you missing anyone in particular?
Glyn and Aisling, both of them, yeah. I love them too.
I imagine Glyn's missing you with the old not being able to speak Welsh.
Oh, yeah, but it's only for 1 week, so I'm sure he's going to be fine.
Are you
but
insane?
I can imagine if I went.
Spontaneously combust if you can't speak Welsh for 1 week.
I know, bless him.
Now, since your departure, Richard said that he misjudged you. Are these feelings mutual?
Yeah, because as the group goes smaller, I did get to spend time with Richard. So then I thought, oh, you know what, he's quite a nice guy, Maybe I misjudged him on start.
Okay, and lastly, according to the bookies, Aisling is second favourite to win.
Woo!
That is great news, but where does it come from? So who do you think will be the final three, in your opinion?
Glyn, Aisling and Pete.
In what order?
Glyn, Pete and Aisling.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, wonderful. For now, Imogen, everyone. Limo! Stop them, vote. Up next, we're going to be checking in with our voice from the valleys, Charlotte Hudson in Glyn's hometown, and comedian Jo Enright's going to be here to tell us why she thinks Jenny should be crowned Queen this Friday night. See you back here in 4:04. Welcome back to Big Brother Silver. It's day 19. The time is 6:15. It's time to catch up with Charlotte Hudson, who's been hanging out with the good people of Blanau Festiniog. I think you'll find that's a correct pronunciation of Glyn's hometown.
Yes, BBLB, we have come right here to Blanau Festiniog, the home of Glyn. This is the paper shop where Glyn was a paper boy. What kind of an employee was he?
Well, my sister was the boss, but he started to work on Sunday mornings, which were 5:30 in the morning, which he wasn't so keen on getting up in the morning, so he only lasted 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yes.
And does he still come into this shop?
He does still come in, yeah, pretty often.
What
yes.
does he buy? Does he get things from, like, the top shelf, maybe?
No, we don't. To be honest, we don't do much top shelves here.
Guys, have you got a message for Glyn? Sadaki Chlam. The man who styled Glyn as a youth is now styling me. So, Mike, talk me through some of Glyn's earlier looks.
Oh, pretty smart, short back and sides, young type of lad. Never had long hair. He's got a very difficult growth in the back. I don't know if you've noticed it.
Well, I haven't. He's gone changé today, you know.
Well, I think he's gone chestnut now, hasn't he?
I can't do that. You'll never guess where I am. I'm in Glyn's swimming pool. Guys! So I'm here with Bryn, who is the manager of the pool and therefore Glyn's still official boss. How are you feeling, Bryn?
Short-staffed, but apart from that, we're fine.
You got lots of publicity because he actually came in dressed as a lifeguard. That must have made you feel proud.
Well, no, he didn't actually, because he was using one of our rescue aids.
Do you have a particular message of support you'd like to send to our Glyn?
Yes, don't come home until he's won.
I'm at Glyn's house. How excited are we on a scale of 1 to 10?
Oh, getting so excited by now. It's getting to the end now, so about 11, I think.
When anyone talks about Glyn, they always talk about the journey that he's been on. How have you seen that journey?
He's learned to cook, he's learned to make his own clothes, so he'll come out and, he'll give Anne and his sister a good help with the cooking.
What, as the family, have you felt to be the most embarrassing Glyn moment?
It has to be with the condom scene.
Well, as a sister, there are some things that we just don't want to know.
Yes.
What's been your proudest moment?
Majorettes, because Glyn, if he does something, he has to do it thoroughly.
So if we have one final message to Glyn, what would you say?
I think you've done brilliantly. You've reached your ambition, what you wanted, you've reached the finals, and you've done very well.
Glyn! I had to run over here because that was so brilliant. Oh, I love seeing housemates' houses. Now, as you know, our housemates have had celebrity endorsements all throughout the series. Just look at the amount of endorsements Michael and Jane have had. Our next guest had a fair few endorsements of her own. Try Les Dennis, Peter Kay, and Jack D for size, 4 foot 11 inches of comedy gold. It's Jo Enright. Come with me, lovely lady. In that beautiful top, slightly oriental.
It's
I like
only
it.
Topshop, don't be impressed, Dermot.
Oh, little name drop there.
It's got a rip at the back, that's why I have to wear my hair like that.
So, you've been following the series from day one. How are you handling the final week?
Well, I think it's quite exciting, isn't it, to see whether Glyn or Pete are going to do it. They are. One of them is.
And I was going to ask, are you happy with the start from the beginning? Are you happy with the 6 finalists?
I would have preferred Nikki to not be in the 6, to be honest.
Right.
And I'm not that fussed about Richard.
OK, why not Nikki?
Well, Nikki just, to put it very down to earth, she does my head in, Dermot. She, as we would say in Birmingham, she really does my head in.
Has she done your head in more since she's gone back in, or is
I'm
it
really
just from
surprised
day
that
one?
she's gone back in. Well, I suppose, you know, the public didn't choose her to go back in, so I understand that. But I still turn her down. Whenever she goes in the diary room, I immediately turn it down.
So do they in there, don't worry about that.
I can't bear it.
And what about Richard?
Richard kind of lost my trust in the early days, you know, when he was sort of a bit bullying with Shabazz and a bit sort of tormenting with Michael when he wouldn't just listen to Michael, who didn't want to be called she and all that.
Yeah.
He sort of annoyed me, and I've sort of never gained that trust back, really.
You're quite harsh, aren't you?
I am very harsh.
I'm not going to
I'm
cross
going
you.
to have a few words with
OK,
him.
so they are not your favourites,
No.
which leaves 4. Who do you like in the house?
I really like Jenny. I think Jenny's kind of quietly done her thing in the background.
This is interesting, because no one's come on before and just actually been a cheerleader for Jenny.
know.
People like her, but what is it about that you like?
I like her because she's really genuine and because she doesn't seem to have an agenda. I don't feel like Jenny's gone in there because she wants to be on the front of Knots or Loaded or wants a job as a presenter.
I don't think she knows why she's gone in there, to be fair. I think she just wanted the experience and kind of went for it.
Yeah, but I kind of like that.
Do you feel sorry for her, though? Because she hasn't been there from the start, and it's so difficult for people to
I think it's difficult for her because I don't think she's particularly loud. I think she just gets on with her business. I don't feel sorry for her because I think for an 18-year-old, she's really strong.
OK, let's take a look at what Jenny makes you jolly.
Hey, you all right?
Hello.
What's your name? Jenny.
You will now enter your new home, the Big Brother house.
She's amazing.
You still love me? Do you love me, Pete? Do you still love me, Pete?
I didn't say no.
If you think you're me and Spiral have been arguing.
Shut your mouth then while I speak, yeah?
Don't tell me to shut my mouth.
OK, close your mouth then.
I don't want to argue.
She's confident, she's bright, she's beautiful.
Nah. On the face of you, say to swear, I love thee. The bearer of this ticket gets a free pass to the Big Brother final.
Yes!
That was wicked! Do it again!
She says she's not going to win because she's not strong enough character. Do you think she's been too hard on herself?
No, I don't think she will win. I don't think she will win because I think people genuinely love Pete and Glyn, who I love too. But no, I don't think she will win.
Do you think there'd have been a chance of her winning if she'd been in from the beginning?
Probably not.
Ooh.
Probably not. Okay. I don't think she is particularly... I don't know. There's something about her that doesn't grab the general public, I would say. But as personally, I think she's very genuine and I think
What
she
do you make of
deserves...
Aisling, second favourite?
I like Aisling. Again, I think Aisling is a lot more genuine than people give her credit, you know. When she met Jonathan and Spiral, and can't remember the third person. Who was the third person? Jane, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, when she met those people, I thought she's not competitive because she wouldn't have embraced them so much, you know. And I like her. I like that she speaks patois.
We did a piece, well, it's always a good language to have. We did a piece on her on Big Brain last night, and one of our psychologists said that she's not two-faced, she just fits into every social situation.
Yeah.
So with that in mind, here's your lovely face. Where am I sticking this?
We're sticking this on Jenny from the Block.
Oh! Which, I might add, is the first ever time where... Here we go. Pride of place, Joe.
Thank you.
Because I'm going to scream out there. I'm going to scream.
That's nice. One more time.
Because I'm going to scream out there. I'm going to scream.
Joe wants Jenny to win. Shane Lynch is pushing for Pete. Justin Lee Collins is backing Aisling. Kirsty Gallagher loves a bit of Dickie. Vanessa Feltz is putting her weight behind Nikki. And Michael Barrymore's got a hot spot for Glyn. And what's a hot spot not? Quite a young team. But hey, who are they? You decide. Behold the mightiest voting package of them all, the winning one. Oh. finally, you get to decide who will win Big Brother 7. To vote for the housemate you want to win, just give us a call. 09911 32 33 and add 14 for Ashleen. Add 04 for Glyn. Add 18 for Jenny. Add 10 for Nikki. Add 11 for Pete. Add 12 for Richard. Or text the name of the housemate you want to win to 84444. Who wins? You finally decide. Time for today's cool BBLB, which is Have the Housemates Welcomed Nikki's Return? Discuss. Discuss, Simone from Middlesex.
Hello, Dermot.
How are you, Simone?
I am good.
Simone, have the housemates welcomed Nikki's return? That's what I want to know from you, sweetheart.
I don't think they really welcomed her to that much extent, because when she first came in, everyone had these kind of fake smiles and was happy to see her, but you can tell deep down that she kind of upset the group again, and, you know, with her little tantrums and just the way she's always dramatic about everything, and I think it was just a well-earned break when she left the house.
Imogen, when Nikki kicks off, does it kind of destroy that equilibrium or the peace you have in the house?
Oh, it's funny. It's so funny. She's just OTT. I love it.
But sometimes she just goes, do you know what, I love you. And of course, you know, we've had her on here and we love her, but sometimes she just want to go, oh, just give us a break.
I do actually say to her, I say, Nick, there was no need for that. There was no need for you to pick up the chair and throw it.
Well.
And then she'd go, you know what I'm like, I'm just OTT.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, OK, give me a hug.
Yeah.
She's like that, you know?
She's like the naughty child that you'd want to hand back, though.
Yes.
You've had to look after her for the afternoon.
That's how it felt for a week, wasn't it? And then when the house took her back, we were like... Ben, Stoke-on-Trent, very briefly. Ben, happy to see Nikki back? What do you reckon?
How you doing, mate? You all right?
Yeah, not bad.
I only think Nikki is back in the house. Like Nikki's back in the house, but Ashleen and Jenny and Glyn don't like it.
Right.
They all did it like save face, you know, to make Pete happy. But I think now that they're just going to get annoyed of her, get sick of her, because they know that she knows stuff about the outside world, and that's why Ashleen keeps asking her, you know, what they think about Ashleen and the outside world, because if she knows that they hate it, she'll turn it around. And,
Good point, Ben.
You know.
Good point. Thanks a lot to Ben, thanks a lot to Simone, thanks a lot to Imogen, Joe, and of course all our callers. BBLB tonight, Channel 4. Ross's after that. We're back tomorrow, 6 o'clock, Channel 4. See you then.